Welcome back to an episode. We are next to the windmill that is now standing still, and we are going a little bit further north in order to check out this area over here and see
boots have seen everything.
What we can get. Yeah, these boots are made for walking. That's just what they do. And what am I going to do with this sleeping dude that's somewhere around here? Completely forgot where. Wait a minute, where is... There. Somewhere down there. That's where it was. Okay, and the wooden barrel just doesn't want to be moved. That's great. Shabby door. No. No. Oh crap! That was actually not intended. Oh crap. Poor fellow. Actually, I didn't want to kill it though. Well, okay. Let's just roll with it. So, where's our line of sight thing?
Where do I go from here?
Can I attack? Not enough resources, actions here because I did the attack beforehand. Bonus actions are also not really in there. I could probably try to attack it directly. I just do not know if this is inside range or not. The thing is, I could just try to attack normally, like a 5-10, and then a separate attack. 5-10 could be like an 8, followed by like 3 damage. Yeah, I could just brute force it and see what happens. So, alright, and then we're just going to do some bonus actions and another one. Alright, problem solved. This is something that I didn't actually want to do. It was kind of like an accident, but happens, right? Happens. Poor fellow. Scrawny Bugbear. He was just sleeping there, doing like nothing. And my auto attack pretty much killed it. I feel kind of sad for it though. Definitely not nice. Okay, let's pick it up and add it to wares as usual.
Don't waste a step.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. There's this tin thingy, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what we get. And the... See? Why can't we just stand right next to it and pick it up? Like, do we have to do it in a strange and convoluted manner? That is weird.
Breathe deep.
Yeah.
Move.
Quick save. Successful. Oh, a loose boulder. Too heavy to throw. For me. For now. Not later. What is this? Just move along. I mean, you could... What was that? Oh. Oh, okay. Probably tried to escape from over here and then just died. Bird's nest. What do we have in here? Oh. It's definitely not the right character that's supposed to pick this up. When it comes to trash items like those, I need a strong carrier here. What I would need is like an ability that makes it possible for me to take more items and carry them around. So, what do we have here? Okay, some campfires. Nice. What else we got? Boulders, other stuff. Ah, and a crate. And just use Lae'zel and clean up the area. As usual. Ah. Okay, pick it up and add it to ours. Same thing. Nothing there. So, and the pitchforks are usually, yeah, worth a bit more. Same with that. I need a special button that just is pick up and add to wares, so I don't have to right click and choose all the time. That would make things a wee bit easier for me. Okay, let's just open that door, just in case. Kind of feels as if you can destroy that wall somehow. You just have to throw something huge at it. Oh, what was that just now? What is it? Was it a quick save? No, it's an auto save. Why is it an auto save? Does something get triggered? Kind of feel as if there's something going on up here, but yeah. Let's just see. Ah. It's packed.
No use digging with my bare hands.
Shovel. Yes. Dude. Something is weird because she has a shovel in her inventory. I need a shovel to dig this up, sure.
Time to rest.
But I have a shovel in my inventory. No use digging the... Okay, this is weird. Somehow you can't use this properly. Drop item, throw item. Shovel's friend finder doesn't work. We have a shovel right in here. Shovels can be used to dig up. Okay, let's just move this to Lae'zel. Okay, let's hope you only need this item in your inventory, and all of a sudden it works. I don't know. I thought the shovel is just getting that the shovel just magically appears in the inventory of the person that does the digging. At least if, let's say, the characters are close by, right? Silver ingot, ooh. Worth a lot. Don't know if we can actually use it or whatever, but... Uh-oh.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Right. But we are the wrong character to do the talking, so this is something that is a wee bit annoying. That's something that they actually need to change. Like, the same way that you can go to another character to do the trading, right? Or, like, to continue trading, kind of. There should be something similar with the dialogue tree. That's just something to keep in mind here. At least if they are all in a squad like that. But what I have to do is pretty much load up... Where is this thing? I think this one. No. Load this one. 999! It's an awful lot of saves. Oh boy. We are saving like a madman over here. The reason why this is the thing. Sometimes specific characters are doing the interaction or getting interacted with, and this is not what I want. Okay, so Lae'zel. That's my stuff. That's Astarion. Okay, all and right. Now I'm going to the character that actually needs to do the interaction.
Can't slow down.
There you go. Just appears right behind you. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just skip that. Be the occasion, outfoxed, well and so on and so forth.
I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Oh crap! I think the skipping kind of changed our orientation. That's kind of weird. Okay. I'm talking to the mouse or the cat. Pretty words. If you want to... Oh crap. Our neck is getting bent here. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. Okay. Well, pleasure. I am the TheNefari.
Charmed, I'm sure.
in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
I kind of do like it. I mean, it's nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Okay. Are you an oracle or something, or is this a threat? What makes you say that? Yeah, I'm getting tired of your games, sure. Well, actually, he hasn't even started playing the games yet. Are these theatrics leading somewhere, or does the Normand fill your plate? Well, we could. But what makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Who, what?
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Savior for what? No, we're not drawing any weapons yet. What makes you think I need saving? Okay, why would you... Yeah, what makes you think I need saving? Okay, let's just get on the same page here.
Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head?
Ah, finally.
One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I'll do anything to get rid of the tadpole. The anything part is usually what backfires. I need to think this over, yes. You might if you think I'll make a deal with the devil. Well, he's just some whatever kind of creature. Then fix it or die by hand. Nah. I definitely need to think this over, yes.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
Interesting. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you? Yes. I have the last laugh in the end. Hopefully. Take me back after that. I never want to see you again. Nah. Okay. And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Huh. That was weird.
Can't believe that devil just took us into the hells with a snap of his fingers. If I see him again, I'll wring his neck.
Why should we be angry about that? I mean, he just offered us a... Yeah, he just made a proposal to help us. I mean, if anything, it seemed to be very beneficial. Seem to have a solution for our tadpoles. Yeah, we may not want to reject his help outright. Yeah.
Better to die than live in a Cambion's debt. Believe me. Raphael, that's his name, right? He's trying to lure us into a game he knows we can't win. Don't let him. We'll figure out the tadpole. I'm here now, and I'm very lucky.
Let's hope so. You need to step... No. Okay, so... No further information about that Raphael dude, but interesting. It's also interesting that they chose the name Raphael for someone with wings that is a demon. It's usually an angel name. So...
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Kithrak? What does that mean? Well, we have no dragons at our disposal now, I'm afraid. I found Raphael rather impressive, even if you didn't. Well, the whole impressiveness, pretty neat. It might lead us to a cure or show him some respect just in case. Well, the whole respect thing, that's the whole sucking up kind of stuff. We don't need to respect him at all. We just have to keep in mind that there is a solution he has for us. Only problem is, are we willing to pay what he wants? That is the question. Now, Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. The bastard at the pass made a mockery of it. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Doesn't she already wield a pretty decent sword? Anyway, where were these knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
This is also very interesting. That they just accept whatever... Yeah... whatever order they were given. Just because they are not willing to, or just cannot, understand the source of the order. Or the person.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
Well, we just started out, and there's just an awful lot of greenish stuff in front of us. Not cool. Yeah, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. He's not. We still have options. Do we? If you want to sell your soul, be my guest. But no, we are going to figure out multiple options, and then we're choosing the ones that we like the best. That's just how we do this. Now, we have to cross the bridge when we Yeah, he's not. We still have options, yes.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. He's playing with us. Cazador liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope, right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
Or they just pretend in order to make us believe that this is the only option around, right? That's also another thing. Either they actively try to, well, counter our hope, or they do this in the opposite way. But anyway, it's a mind game nonetheless. We're not his playthings. We'll show him that. We don't need to show him anything. We don't need to prove ourselves, we just do. So what do we do? You might not be able to outfox him, but I will. Nah. We have to figure out what we have to do. That's the first thing. Well, we are definitely not his playthings. Yeah, kind of depends. So what do we do? That is the question.
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
It's also very interesting that there's a devil coming after us because of the whole tadpole business. And wait a minute, wasn't it them that also fought against the Nautiloids? I think so. Yeah, like the Githyanki and the devils and the Nautiloid Mind Flayer guys. Those are 3 factions, very strong ones, that seem to oppose each other. But there doesn't seem to be a normal people faction, with maybe the exceptions of the druids so far. But yeah, let's see what other strong faction we have in here that we could utilize. Okay, there's a mod here. Great. But how do we do this? How could we figure out how to get out of this situation? But as long as we are nice, maybe we can keep our options open for as long as possible. So, what about this one up here? There's a campfire with other items, right? There's roasted meat. I ate camp supplies, yes. And some mugwort kind of thing. So, Lae'zel, time for us. And another shovel, isn't that great? Question is, should I take another? I just need 1 shovel and then I'm going to... Oh, a dagger +1. Right in there. Nice one. Question, does anyone in here use a dagger? Short sword, maybe. 1 to 6. 6 to 9. Wow. This dagger +1 is actually very, very powerful.
What a day.
And if Astarion would take it, it would be a 5 to 8. Okay. But still.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Okay, wait a minute. Carefully wiggle the dagger until it slides free. You could investigate and summon the meat. Perhaps there's some trick to removing the dagger. We could try that, but his investigation is not good enough. That could work. Let's just also give him a bonus. Oh boy. 18, oh yeah. Are we getting cursed from it or not? Is there someone else?
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Yeah, let's bring this dagger back to someone who may be able to use this better. Short sword, light, finesse. What do we have here? Dagger +1. I mean, even the normal dagger itself is pretty good. Weapon enchantment +1. Does the weapon enchantment do anything? This weapon receives a +1 to attack rolls and deals 1 bonus damage. Oh, the attack roll bonus is actually quite useful. So let's see. His chance of attacking is like 5, and then it should be 6 and 1 to 7 or something like that. 2 to 5. Okay, minimum damage goes up. Chance of attacking also goes up. Now he's dual wielding the thing. Question is just, what about the same kind of dexterity, right? Yeah, it's a finesse weapon. What do we have, like 4 to 11?
Let's move.
Same thing. Interesting. Huh. What's better? A 4 to 9 short sword that does slightly more than... the minimum might be better. Actually, I have to use the average of this. Like 7, 3.5. That's damage. 3.5. And higher chance of hitting, right? And the other one was 1 to 6. And a lower chance of hitting. 1 to 6 is 7, 3.5 again. So you get the same average number. But it's not just a number that gets rolled. It's dice that are rolled. And depending on how the dice is made up of, is it a 4-sided dice? Is it a 6-sided dice? Is it whatever sided dice? Then the chance of having a certain outcome also changes. This is the interesting bit, right? Because let's say you have a 6-sided die, then a chance of having a certain number is 1 in 6, right? But let's say you have a 4-sided die, and then your chance of having a certain outcome is different. Or let's say, yeah, some multiples stuff, so that the maximum damage is the same, right? But the outcome of the die is different. Because let's say you have a 1 in... yeah, let's say a 20 die and a 10 die, right? Or 2 10 dies. The maximum damage is 20, right? But the minimum damage is different. The minimum damage is higher on the 1 to 10 dies, right? Which means that there is a higher chance of succeeding there. But the maximum damage is a 1 in 10 times a 1 in 10 chance. So it's a 10th and a 10th. 10% and 10%, which is 1%, basically. And a 1 in 20, right, has a chance of dealing the damage in 5%, right? So a D20 has a higher chance of getting the high damage value than two D10s. Huh. Maybe there's a certain formula to that, or a certain, like, rough rule that you can follow.
Action, not reaction.
What I mean by this is, what if we can get something out of it that just tells us we can take this rule and, like, generalize it, meaning that any item or whatever that we find in here that has a higher roll die is better than multiple lower roll dice. And another dagger. Alright. So, oh yeah, what about the roasted meat? The meat is the interesting bit. We can only use it and nothing else, which is weird. And the loose boulder. Question. What do we do with the loose boulder? Climb on it and throw. We can, like, do that? No. Okay, so what about the roasted meat then? What would happen if we, like, interact with that?
Mystery meat, tough as boar hide. Only the sharpest teeth could pierce it.
Okay, sharp teeth that can pierce it. A campfire. And a very, very sharp dagger. So... a magical dagger. And a mystery meat. Who was there and interacted with that? Or maybe this was the demon.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
That
times.
could be it. Maybe it already helped us a bit. That would make sense. So.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Well, we could open the door and look into it. Or yeah, let's just announce our presence, right?
Go away!
Well, we could just leave. Or we could just open the door. I want to know what's in there. I'm not interested in those, in them, but I'm more interested in,
Wait,
you have.
don't interrupt them.
Uh-huh.
Let me do it. They sound disgusting. disgusting.
All right, well, please do the honors. What the?
What the hell are you doing?
Well, look at those faces. Everybody is disturbed instead of Astarion. Absolutely amazing. Well, you are making a lot of noise and I wanted to try the fun. Yes.
Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Oh, crap. So can't see anything in here. How much do we have? 50 and 20. Okay, so Grukkoh is easy to. Oi, and there's a mangled corpse. Right. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And who do we fight? They seem like melee characters. And I'm very, very close to them. Where are they looking at? Not the right direction. I could probably fight the biggie in an instant. And then take out Grukkoh afterwards. Yeah, we're definitely going to try that. So, that means that I have to...
Let's have some carnage.
Move him a bit to the side. So that I can hide properly. Or maybe I can also try the vampire bite. Yeah, 4 to 16. That's a lot of damage. How far can we actually move? Can't reach destiny. How far can we go? Not enough movement. If I were to jump though, I might be able to still not enough movement points. Okay, so movement is out of the question. That means we are going to do a sneak attack. We do have the high ground. Okay, what do we have here? The sunlight, and that's good. Okay, so we're going to do that. Then we are going to hide with a bonus action. We're going to do the sneak attack. I could use a burning arrow or so in order to deal bonus damage just in case. That's the question. If I do the sneak attack, can I use an acid arrow as well? No. What was that just now? Okay, nothing happened. Good. So 94. Yeah, it's actually quite good. Alright, so 46 somewhat damage. Let's see. Oh, cunning action dash. That would have been a very good one in order to get there. But still, let's do the offhand action. It's a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Good. Let's get back into our melee set, so that if attacks of opportunity happen, we are good. I don't know if you can attack at range with attacks of opportunity or not. That's the big question. So, the next one is us, obviously. So how many times can we attack once and I have a bonus action? I could try a Horde Breaker. Oh yeah, Horde Breaker might be good. How much damage is that there? Yeah. Horde Breaker might be very, 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 very good. So, let's see. Yep. Horde Breaker might be very good. Nice. But I should have used maybe an acid arrow in order to lower the... lower their resistances or whatnot. But also try to throw them off balance. But okay. Horde Breaker follow-up. Oh, this is where the follow-up is. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This right here. That's the important bit. I didn't... The thing is, the Horde Breaker is not down here. It's also not down here. It comes up in this little window down there. Oh, really? The fact that you have to select that. That's the thing. I actually thought that Horde Breaker just turns into a different button, like this one, for example, right? So, this is the first one, and this is the follow-up. Let's do that. Wow. Horde Breaker is now done. We've dealt a decent amount of damage. What is this? Special ammunition? No. They're not undead. Not yet. So, Lae'zel, question. How far can you go? Can you... Yeah, she can jump right into the action. And then I could try to...
No time to waste.
Alright. Oh boy, Lae'zel. We have to do a disarming attack on the biggie. 29 damage. Okay, so we may not be able to kill it. Great. So this is an action superiority die. Immediately gain an extra action to use this. Let's try that. Try this again. The idea was actually to attack it multiple times and not do this. So, recharges on short rest. Yeah, I think I can do a short rest afterwards. That might be okay. Don't want Lae'zel to get damaged too much. So, let's get a disadvantage on melee attacks here. Okay, and Lae'zel is now done. What are we gonna do? If I am going to do a bonus attack anyway, then I can just try the off-balance thing. What was that? On strength, dexterity checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage. Well, the thing is, I could have gotten rid of Grukkoh, right? At least one of those enemies I would have been okay with. Good. Now the thing is, what I have to do is run away as far as I can.
What path lies before me?
So that I'm not getting attacked here. And Astarion can't do much, but I don't want him to get attacked as well, so... let's see. I can try to move him away this way. And end his turn. Let's see what happens. Ooh, Lae'zel. Slam. Oh no, that's not good. Whew. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're not going to help Lae'zel. Karlach has to do this all on her own now, it seems. So what about this one? Long rest. Why is it that the special ability in here with the long rest thing and the other one, charge stuff, is once per long rest? Huh, that's weird. Barbarians use long rests to recharge, whereas fighters use short rests. That is quite weird. Okay, what about this one? Reckless attack once per turn. Okay. 616. What else we got? We got the pommel strike, also short rest. Yeah. This is also short rest. It's like make it bleed. 6 to 16. 6 to 16 is a possibility for me to kill him. Then I could try a pommel strike afterwards, just in case. Yeah, I could try Lacerate on them. That could work. Or maybe this one. It's also short rest, and it's okay, first I have to get in range. Not enough movement speed, so that means I have to jump into action. If I need to jump into action, I'm using up a bonus action, so that I'm actually not able to fight them properly. But okay, let's try this. So this is for the 16. The thing is, if I try that and it works, it kills them. And then I could focus on the biggie. Yeah, let's try that. Focus on the small dude. Yeah, look at that.
I'll rip you apart.
Right. So much so to that. And now it's time for us to do more sneakiness. Well, actually, yeah, I could just brute force it. Yeah, brute forcing it may not be the right solution here.
Looked like they were having fun.
I'll refrain from detailing my conquests, lest you die of embarrassment.
Another step forward.
too bad about those fellows, though. Funny little encounter. The thing is, what would have happened if we just turned around and left?
Assume nothing.
So we got that one, and oh, a heavy spiked club. What is this? 16? 1 and 2. It's very heavy, actually. When you miss an attack, you deal 4 bludgeoning damage anyway. This is amazing. Not usable by humanoids. The thing is, it's very heavy, and it's a 1 to 2 relationship. 1 to 2 relationships. I don't know if I found items like it's actually heavier than rope. So it doesn't have anything other than that spike. And the mangled corpse. What does it have? Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain. What does it say? Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Okay. Until long rest. I've seen a similar potion like that before. Question is just who's going to hold on to it. Oil of Diminution. Coat your weapon in oil. It receives a -1 penalty to damage. But targets failing a constitution save suffer disadvantage on strength checks and saves. They also receive a 1d4 penalty to melee damage. That's cool. That's actually pretty good. So, this is just wary things again. That's a boulder. Oh, maybe we could have used the boulder in some form. A is for Azuth and other gods too. So, Azuth, the god of wizards, all who spent their whole lives learning. He grants their spells both big and small, for Mistra always yearning. Bane, the tyrant, the black hand, makes sure the strong do rule. He spreads his darkness through the land, praised by the harsh and cruel. Bishaba will bring forth your doom, unless you chant a prayer. Split from Timora in the womb, she brings bad luck to spare. Okay, spare and prayer doesn't really rhyme that well. What about this one? That's not... Like, from a loot perspective, there's not that much to find in here. Oh! Oh! Oh ho ho ho. Okay. I mean, the gemstones, I could send them to camp directly, and then I can sort them. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could also just... move all of these items here into camp directly. Oh, there's another crate. Huh. Okay. This is a camp thing, and the rest is a supply thing. Good.
Quickly then.
Poor fellows. Like the heavy spike club. Humanoids. Humanoids. It says it cannot be used by humanoids. It cannot be used by humanoids. The thing is, every character in here is a humanoid. That's the problem here. 1 in 10. Okay. Oh, because we can... because we can throw it, and then we can make some, like, watery surface or whatnot.
Empty.
Yeah, like everything else in here. There's a nice cupboard with a book in it. The realm according to Bumpo. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to read it. So, what's that all about? The book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the more unusual races he's met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folk. First, Arakokra I met had the head of parrot, the body of a human, and wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of a motley party, cause around her table were a tabaxi, catfolk, a genasi, element folk, and a turtle folk, trying to act casual. I asked what the hell they all were. They ignored me, but I can't blame them. To them, I must have looked awfully dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I had seen, but I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. Well, boring humans. I mean, if you say like there's a cat person and then there's whatever person, the interesting bit is that the thing that makes a human is the idea of a humanoid, right? It's some basic properties. And then there's like a cat person. It's like a mix between a cat and a humanoid, right? But a human is also different to an ape or monkey or whatever, right? The idea is to have like 2 protruding legs, or like 2 legs that make you move, 2 arms with hands that you can manipulate things, and some kind of mind that is able to make sense of the world and also question it, right? A questioning mind. This is basically it. It's not just reacting to the world, it's also questioning it in a way. It's an emerging property, basically. So this is what a humanoid is. So everything that is somewhat the same. So what about if there are no legs? If it like slithers forward like a naga or something, like a snake humanoid thing. Okay, so we can basically get rid of the idea of of legs. Okay, so what if it has multiple arms or like no arms? What if it manipulates things by telekinesis or something? Okay, so the idea of arms is also a result of the previous creature that the humanoid came out of. So the idea of humanoidness is basically just an experiencing mind that questions the surroundings and is able to manipulate it according to some previously said idea or something, right? Like, I want this tree to be felled, I'm gonna fell it somewhere, for example, right? That's basically it. It doesn't just take it what it is or whatnot. So in this case, the idea of a humanoid is slightly higher cognitive functions mixed with, yeah, coming out of an animal or beast creature beforehand. And the beast in this case just reacts to the surroundings but doesn't change the surroundings. And the more it changes the surroundings according to whatever it wants it, then the more humanoid, you could say, it gets. That is basically it. So, and if the Great Club cannot be used by humanoids, then in this case, humanoid meaning that this kind of sized creature with that much strength also, like we need someone with an awful lot of strength, right? Some kind of monstrosity. That's basically what we want. But I would say that that Buthir over here or Grukkoh are humanoids, right? They're not just creatures or something. They're just slightly larger. Like, this is a humanoid coming from an ogre. This is a humanoid coming from I don't know what, right? So the idea of humanoidness is an emerging property coming from higher cognitive functions. And depending on what creature turned into a humanoid, then of course the creature gives the humanoid a different starting point from where to evolve from, right? So if you have a lot of tentacles, like those mind flayers, then of course you're a humanoid with tentacles, right? It's still left in there. Then of course in the future, maybe those tentacles are going to merge and turn into a normal arms or whatever, like maybe this is it. Or maybe normal arms are going to split and turn into multiple arms. Or let's say like your fingers are going to combine so that you only have like 3 fingers, 1 thumb and 2 other ones, 2 opposing ones. Or maybe they are going to split even further so that you end up with not 5 fingers, but 6 on each hand, because it's easier for you to manipulate different buttons or whatever. Maybe this is what higher evolution is. The more buttons there are to press, the more dexterous you need to be in order to fiddle with your surroundings, the more fingers you need. A koala also has 2 thumbs, for example. I don't know why, but it just has. This is the very interesting bit. The question is just, does a koala have 6 fingers, or does it just have 4 fingers and 2 thumbs? So it's differently sorted, right? That's basically it. But anyway, a horse also has a hand. Slightly distorted hand, but it still has a hand. So, and the hoofs are basically the fingernails. So if you would take a human and fuse the fingers together and make the fingernails very, very long and very sturdy, and give them like a flat bottom or something, you have yourself a horse. Right? Then just change the shape of the arms a little bit, maybe change the shape of the head a little bit, and then all of a sudden everything is different. So you can just think of this as like a clay-ish creature, depending on the different situations. So, we got ourselves the Blight Village, pretty much. And then there are some goblins down there that I also still need to interact with. I don't know if they are going to become a problem later on, but who knows. So, what I'm gonna do though is I am going to the Emerald Grove and I'm going to sell some stuff. Then, okay, so either I'm going to use a short rest. I do have 2 of those and I can use them anyway. Wait a minute. 50% of your hit points.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, 50% of the hit points. 50% of 36 is 18.
Time to press ahead.
Which means I'm only missing like 2 hit points on Lae'zel, so it should be okay. And I only used like short rest abilities. So that's pretty good. The thing is, I don't want to use long rests that often. I don't know why, but it just feels wrong. So, let's see. Astarion is the one that needs to do the trading here.
Need anything else?
Yeah, let's trade. So, I want the money. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Attitude 10, attitude 10. It's nice that we know the attitude. But is attitude 10 high or low? And what gives you a discount of 0? Or maybe it's Astarion that has a bad discount because he stole from them. Anyway, let's offer some wares in here. Even it out. Can we buy something? Scroll of Revivify is very expensive. That's the issue. But nah, nah. Do we have potions? Do we have potions? Can I? Nah, that's not it. There are some dice in there, but I'm not really interested in them. I just barter everything off air. And maybe just get like... I don't need much. Let's get 50 gold off of it. Okay, now we can barter. Slightly better. Interesting. So if the attitude improves... It's almost a one-to-one relationship between attitude and discount. So the discount minus percentage is positive. So that means if the discount says a positive value in here, then that means it's a negative discount. It adds. Okay. Very interesting indeed. And what is it that he wanted to sell here? 4 to 6 finesse short sword. Nah, we are definitely going to sell that too. Okay. Let's barter off. Do that. Now, what else? She doesn't have anything in here. What about my inventory? Could get rid of the water though. But nah. Okay. So let's leave. Yep. And the weight is good now. Perfect. Let's sort everything by type. Move the money around. There you go. What about foodstuffs? Camp supply, yeah. That's the thing that needs to be in the camp. So, go to camp. La 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 la. And who's the one? Lae'zel, obviously.
Don't linger.
This is not Lae'zel.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. An efficient path.
A stuffed ogre head. Huh. So, is this the one? Yes. This is where the food's going to get. Going to go. Open it. So, and this and in there. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. What about that one though? Ah. I still keep some tongs in here just in case I need them, but that should be it. Good. Now, next up we are going back to the Blighted Village. Because there, this is where we are going to continue our little journey from. Yeah, let's get ourselves a short rest in here. The thing is, I could use a short rest, or I could use potions. Definitely not going to use potions. Short rest, everybody. Yes. And now we're going to end our little episode, do a little quick save. And then we're going to continue with maybe some goblins, but definitely the western stuff here. And then there's also Karlach. But I want to keep this for later on as long as I can, pretty much. Okay, until next time then. Like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta!